How you doing? It's Khoa here. In this video, we're going to be covering Seneca's book on the shortness of life. The insights that Seneca has is truly incredible. I'm still unpacking the wisdom that he has said in the few pages of this book till today. I'm still thinking about it. This is on my bookshelf, so I have it like really close to me on the bookshelf. So every time when I'm looking around, I just see the book and always remember, yes, life is long as you know how to use it. So the first one that I saw that was really good, it's called You Will Find No One Willing to Share Out His Money, but how many does each of us divide up his life? People are frugal in guarding their personal property, but as soon as it comes to squandering time, they are most wasteful of the thing that which is right to be stingy. So Seneca talks about how people really are so focused on their possessions and they don't want to share with those possessions, right? They don't want to share their money and everything. But when it comes to their time, people share that like so easily. It's like, yeah, I'll give you my time, give you my time. But the thing is, that time, you can never get it back. If you think about it, yesterday is already gone. You can, no matter what you do, there is no such thing as a time machine. You can't go back and get you back your time. Time is just going by real quickly, and we give it that away so quickly, and you have the absolute right to be stingy to hold on to it. It's better to give that stuff away than give away your time. Now, you might be thinking, oh, okay, you give me all your stuff. Of course, right? Of course you want to protect your stuff. I'm not saying that you should just give it all away, but just change that perspective that time is even more valuable than the resources that you have, because you need all that stuff that you had required time to accumulate, right? Requires time to build a bank account. It requires time to get a nice car. It requires time to get a Rolex. All that requires time, and you can never get your time back. And if you lose all that stuff, then all you need to do is make more money to get that stuff back, okay? But obviously it requires time. So keep that in mind. Another thing that he said on page 5 was that you are living as if you're destined to live forever. Your own frailty never occurs to you. You don't notice how much time has already passed, but squander it as though you've had a full and overflowing supply, though as all while that very day which you're devoting to somebody or something that may be your last. So you don't notice, a lot of people just don't notice how much time passes. For me, every morning I tend to wake up and I always have this dread. I don't know why, I have this dread that time is passing by really quickly. I feel that sometimes I would just wake up just feeling regret that I've wasted my life. And I don't know why I've been having this, but it's been going on for years. But I just feel like every morning I wake up and I just feel that time is running past. I gotta keep going, I gotta keep doing something. What Seneca talks about is that we don't realize that how much time has passed. If you look back, what's happened over the past 10 years, you don't want to squander your time. Time is everything. We don't realize how much time we have left. I mean, what were you doing 10 years ago? How fast was that 10 years that went past? It went by pretty quickly, right? And it went by in a flash overnight, didn't it? Now, how many flashes does it need to take until your life is over? So I'm approaching 40 this year, and I know that another flash in my eye, I'm going to be 50, another flash, 60, another flash, 70, and then that's it. Another interesting philosophy is that he talks about there is enough time. Like he talks about that life is long if you know how to use it. I'm still struggling to try and grasp that, because it's really tough for me to try and grasp that, because for me, I truly believe that life is short. But what he's saying, Seneca's saying that life is long enough if you use it properly. So surely your lives, even if it lasts more than 1,000 years, will shrink into the teeniest span. Those vices will swallow up any space of time. So he talks about vices. So there's a lot of vices, such as drinking, having leisure time. All that stuff takes up a lot of time. This is my mobile. This is my phone. My phone has got apps such as Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. These apps are pulling me in every single day. Every single day I'm on this damn thing, And the other day I deleted my Instagram, and I noticed that my productivity levels has gone up. So my weapon against the distraction these days is to delete apps. If you need to check social media, make sure that you go on the computer to check the social media, right? He talks about you got to watch out for vices. You got to watch out for vices, because vices will take up a lot of time. It will take up a lot of your resources, and in the grand scheme of things, it just means nothing. It's like a speck in the ocean. Among the worst offenders, I count those who spend all their time in drinking and lust, for these are the worst preoccupations of all. So he talks about this thing called preoccupations. So what's preoccupations? Preoccupations is something that really takes up a lot of your time, that is really a trap. So tend to think that there's a devil out there. The devil is hidden in these things called distractions. So distractions such as alcohol and lust as well. So back then there's alcohol and lust. But these days, in today's world, there's alcohol, lust, there's also social media and distractions, apps and everything. So there's so many distractions out there. And I think a really dangerous thing these days in modern society these days is that you've got AI. AI is here now. There's algorithms on YouTube, there's algorithms on Facebook that knows what you like, and it's designed to keep you on the platform, and they really know how you think. They've already got a record of what you clicked on like, what you've commented, and things that you really enjoy, you spent time on. They've got histories on everything that you like, and they keep showing it on your feed. Therefore, you just keep scrolling. And the sinister thing about the world these days is that we've got social media that's holding us back. So going back to Seneca, he talks about watch out for preoccupations, because that is what's going to suck up a lot of your time. You know, you don't want to reach the end of your life, and you don't want to be regretting the things that you've said in your life, the thing that you've done in your life. And if you haven't done that much, you can't go back in time and change it. So you have to chase after the things that you really want, and really you're chasing after the end. You're chasing after the end itself. That are you going to be happy at the end of your life? You know, and if the answer is no, you better change it straight away. So this is a really, to me, I think about death all the time, and it's a really serious topic. It's not something when you really want to muck around. You muck around with a lot of other things, but this is really serious stuff. Learning how to live takes a whole life, but which may surprise you more, it takes a whole life to learn how to die. That is so powerful. It takes your whole life to learn how to live, but it takes your whole life to learn how to die. That is so... Think about that. Think about that. Believe me, it is a sign of a great man and one who is above human error, not to allow his time to be frittered away. He has the longest possible life simply because whatever time was available, he devoted entirely to himself. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, you're greedy, you're taking up, you only spend time by yourself, you don't spend time with other people, you don't see your friends anymore. The thing is that Seneca is saying that you have absolutely 100% right to be stingy with your time. You know, a sign of a great man is someone who's spending a lot of time on doing the things that he wants to do. You know, so you see me doing these YouTube videos. I'm doing this YouTube video right now. I spend a lot of time editing. I spend a lot of time filming. And the way I see it is that this is my passion. This is my purpose. And I'm not looking to do this for like 1 year, 2 years. I'm looking to do this for the rest of my life. And at the end of my life, I'm going to have a YouTube channel that's going to have thousands of videos of all my teachings, all the books I've reviewed, all these great ideas and concepts, all these great strategies that's going to help someone out there. You know, I'm going to leave it. It's going to be my legacy that's going to be left to my kids, family, and so forth, and to the world. So this is a project that I'm working on for a long time, and yeah, you know, that's what Seneca's talking about. You know, I'm not saying I'm a great man, but he's saying the sign of a great man is that someone is focusing on his own ideals, on his own purpose, and avoiding the distractions. There's a lot I can talk about in Seneca's fantastic book. This is one of those books, you've got to have it in your bookshelf, you've got to have it in part of your collection. Go check it out, go review it. You know, this is a long-term, this is a long-term book. You know, you want to read it, you want to master it, you want to unpack the wisdom. It's going to take years for you to apply it and read. It's not something where you read and then therefore you know it and then put it away. It's something that you refer to over and over again and you think about for years, and you apply the wisdom knowledge in your life, and then you reapply it again, and then you learn more, and then you reapply. It's really crazy, but you know, it's an amazing book. Go check it out. Highly recommend it. Go on Amazon, buy it right now. Remember that life is long if you know how to live it. So that's it. Hope you like this book review. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot. Cheers.